EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, and Cleveland Browns Stadium. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Cleveland. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Watson gonna throw right away. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns 1st down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a 1st and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Fields. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd down, it's Fields. That one into the hands of Jefferson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Watson now on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 11 there, and a 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down. Throwing is Fields. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll try to run it with Harris. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
They'll try to run with Harris. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Watson. This throw left is complete with Judy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Browns offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Watson to throw again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Again, working deep downfield. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
For an offense that really hasn't had a lot of things go right up until this point, those are the plays that you just have to make. Those can be a spark for the rest of the game, and it's amazing how quickly things can turn. But instead, he overthrows his receiver, and it's all for nothing.
The Steelers' offense going to take over just before the half. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is the stop they talked about. This is how they wanted to start this second half and try to get back some of this momentum they lost in the first. Now, can their offense capitalize and take advantage with this possession?
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Crochet to return it. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. He'll take this forward for about 1 yard at best. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle for the defense. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. Watson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On the ground, this is 4th. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Third and long. Back to throw is Watson. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Fields. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll try the right side now with Harris. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Trying left side, here's Harris. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Harris again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Austin brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On third down, they go with Warren. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He finds Judy on that one. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On 1st down, Watson. This is brought in downfield by Judy. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yard.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now, Fields. This one complete to Washington. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Fields. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Here's first down. Fields. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And he's got it. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. We'll try to run for it with Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. To throw on 2nd down is Watson. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
This give to Ford heading right. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to go all the way to win it here in overtime. So it's a win for the Browns. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns. as we say farewell from Cleveland.